Thank goodness that Futurama game is finally over. We can... What? Oh. Oh, hi. What's that? There's still Futurama events going. Well, I guess I'll continue to cover them then. Greetings, everybody, and welcome back to Futurama Worlds of Tomorrow, everyone's favorite series. I'm WillBits, and, well, Kif, tell me, what's happening? Kif, where are you?
I'll have to cancel our date, Amy. Zapp suddenly announced the dupe is instituting interplanetary import tariffs, and I've got to do some damage control.
Uh-oh, looks like a trade war's coming up. Ha ha ha. I can win at those, too, probably.
Interplanetary tariffs? I'm no economist, but aren't we more reliant on low-priced imports than our trading partners are? It's a recipe for disaster.
Look, I know we plan to spend our date discussing macroeconomic theory, but as sexy as you make it sound, I just can't.
That's right, we've got a whole series, a dupe thing, featuring everybody's favorite, Zapp Brannigan. And we could look at the wartime effort, we could defeat 5 Osirians in a deserted race. Those are all things we could do. But first and foremost, we need to look at Zapp. Bathrobe Zapp. That's right, that's why I'm wearing my wife's bathrobe. You're welcome, Internet. I should just talk like Zapp the whole time. Everybody likes that, right? $1.75 pizza will get you the Defender. Bathrobe Zapp, coming directly with his own heart-shaped pillow. What else could you want?
Let's create it! I want to see it!
My eyes are up here, but feel free to keep staring.
We should have probably looked at his stats first. We can still do that from right here. Zapp Brannigan is a defender type. He's probably one of the more interesting defenders, actually. His special attack fills up faster than normal. He's immune to stun. His special attack has a debuff that both reduces the attack and defense of enemies for 2 turns. And, most interestingly, is that if he's grouped with Leela in any of her outfits, his basic attack has a 35% chance to charm. That's one of the highest charm changes we've seen. And do a lifesteal of 5% of damage dealt, on top of just already having a 25% chance to double attack all the time anyway, even if Leela's not there. Leela doesn't have any skins that I super run all the time, but the fact that it works with any of them means that he's a little bit future-proof. Something else is probably going to come out and make him a lot more interesting. So, I'm glad to have him. Think about those things before you go into that. It might not be worth it for everybody, because right now you may not even have Leela, and honestly, you probably can't get him if you don't have Zapp yet over in your dupe. I've actually got 100,000 coins ready to go and no more characters left to buy. I think some more characters may be coming soon in dupe, so definitely work on that. If you were close, you've got 2 weeks left to get Zapp before you push any further, so don't panic yet. Hopefully you'll still be able to grab him in some capacity. The other 2 characters that we're gonna get this week are Morbo. Yes, Morbo is this week. Linda is going to be next week. We already know for certain. So the newscaster team is actually already joining. His attack fills up very quickly because he is so angry, but his special attack deals 50% less damage as a result. He's immune to charm. If Linda's in the crew with him, Morbo reflects 50% of damage dealt to him, so they might be a good combo together. And his special attack has a 10% chance to inflict Electrify for 2 turns, 10% chance to inflict Burn for 2 turns, 10% chance to inflict Bleeding for 2 turns. So pretty good chance that one of those hits, it might get all 3 on a single target with a special attack. So I wish those chances were a little bit higher, but potentially really devastating, because if all 3 of those hit, it will take out 30% of their health. He is an interesting delivery boy. I like him, and also Morbo is just one of the coolest characters. Other character, this is a little bit more obscure, Admiral Chu. He was from the planet that they attacked in the episode where Zapp was kind of marrying Leela's mom. If that's one of the latter, more obscure ones.
Now watch, Kif, as I score a diplomatic coup by congratulating the Admiral in his native tongue. Blah, yeah!
I'd like to spank your sister with a slice of bologna.
Oops.
It's the shark race. He's a captain. His defense is increased by 20%, and he reflects 20% of the damage done to him. He has a taunt, so his defense makes him a little better in that he can kind of withstand those hits, maybe better than some of his teams. Taunt is a really tricky skill because in some maps, taunt is just a death sentence no matter what else is going on. His special attack provides a buff to the crew, reflects 10% damage dealt for 2 turns. That's fine, that's an extra. As taunt characters go, it's nice to have a captain option that can taunt. You know, if you miss this guy, I wouldn't really stress about it too terribly much. 60 discs to unlock him, and I imagine that most of this event is going to go kind of identically to the last couple of events that we've had, for better or worse. If you liked Cornwood, if you liked the New Justice Team, then this is going to be a lot like that. We are repeating that formula. That's going to be a thing that we just kind of keep doing. I kind of like Morbo, just as he's an interesting delivery boy just for his debuffs and how rapid fire he'd be able to shoot off his thing. And the charm on Zapp seems really interesting if Leela gets another costume that we want to use a lot. She has a lot of delivery boys. I'm not super enticed by any of them yet, but I like the idea of him becoming more useful once a Leela becomes more useful. So I like that task as a thing. Let's talk to Zapp. Hey, Zapp.
Madam President, you are just the woman I wanted to see.
Brannigan, I can't say I feel the same.
I'm about to embark on a very sexy diplomatic campaign in which I hope to spread the statecraft across the apex of feminine leadership, if you get my drift. It's a metaphor for having sex with this glass of champagne.
I do, and I intend to let it drift away.
Alright, get him to rank 2 if you want to see other stuff.
Does he use discs? Are we a disc character? Yeah, we're gonna have to get discs, so I can't even just throw my career chips at him. Alright, let's do the mission. Here's Karkaron, our new planet. That's where the shark people are from, I think, as I recall. We might get another planet next week. Oh, there's a wartime effort, and there's also a deserted thing. So, okay, mission 1. I think this is going to go just like the other 2, in that we're gonna need 15 Morbo discs. We're gonna go down all of these missions and get a lot of talkie points as we go down them. I like that because I get to do lots of talkie times, and they're not that hard, and also not that interesting to show off. Let's see if there are any side gates or anything like that. Oh yeah, these are just straight lines, so I'm just gonna blaze through this. We are seeing, like, brain slug people. We have the brain slug planet. I think there's stuff from the Egyptian planet showing up in this event. We'll look at all that in a minute. Alright, yep, Morbo discs, pizza slices. And purple hearts are gonna be the thing we collect as, like, our primary currency. So actually there was just one map, and then now I gain access to a deserted race, which will let me collect purple hearts, which I can turn in to get the other stuff, and then I imagine I get a lot more if you can run it on hard. This works a lot like the last week, except that we actually have to go through them in order. I don't get to skip straight to the third map. What a pity. Only level 55 only. Only level 55 if you are wanting to start with the more difficult map. Alright. 18 purple hearts. Those are really bad boxes. Those boxes could not have gone worse, and those were purple boxes. Okay, fair enough. We're mostly just wanting to push through to a better map anyway.
Are you sure those import tariffs are a good idea, sir? They may cause a trade war with other planets.
A wise man once said trade wars are good and easy to win.
We're getting a little direct! A little direct here.
That wise man was me. I said it after the other planets criticized me for imposing those tariffs that everybody agrees I never imposed. Except now I may have to already have imposed them. It's a total witch hunt. Repeat after me. A witch hunt.
Yep, and we got 100 boxes? 100 boxes? What do I do with boxes?
Let's learn about boxes.
We need 500 boxes. Oh, these are our hero points.
Yo comprendo, compadre. 500 supplies gets us 50,000 tasty Nixon bucks.
10 pizza, 25 pizza, There's a Zapp trophy. Oh, there's a Morbo silver trophy, and there's a Zapp golden trophy, which you can get. That's our stretch goal for the 2 weeks. Much like the new Justice Team headquarters that was there from the last event. This big cool. It looks like the Planet Express combined with
The Hall of Justice. Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice, a new Justice Team did Justice Team things.
But here it's a big Zapp trophy. It would go good over here with Decay.
Professor, we need someone for a reconnaissance mission against the enemy, and I think you'll make the perfect spy. You see, as an old person, you're practically invisible. Nobody pays the slightest attention to anything you do or say.
Unless you can tell me exactly what I'm supposed to find out, I refuse.
Excellent. I'll see you when you return from your mission. Oh, wait, we should probably discuss what type of things we might want you to find out.
Okay, defeat 25 Osirians. That's the side thing. And I almost forgot to look over here in our sticker book. They've actually added some more stickers, and I mean, they're not here. But there are a whole bunch of new things for if you defeat enough Osirians, which I've already got half of that. Defeat Assyrians, and these are, oh, I see. This is for defeat 25, then 75, then 150. They're all the same guys over and over again. You're gonna end up doing that anyway if you're grinding for the stuff. So you get 5 pizza for those. Brain Slug females. You get up to 150 of them. That gives you more stickers. Brain Slug males, same deal. And for Shark Tank, it's gonna be defeating Karkarons on Karkaron. So just things you'll pick up while you're running there. Nice to have some stickers. Nice to have some more ways to pick things up. I do wish that more of our event characters were showing up in here. But, you know, cool to have things checked off. Hey, Fry?
Tell me, Flop, is Trisol as worried about these new Doom Tariffs as we Karkarons are?
I don't remember how his voice sounds. I just made up a voice.
Damn, Skippy! Admiral Chu! We Trisolians buy most of our battling equipment from Dupe! Hang on, though. I thought you guys only spoke Karkaron.
Oh, I spent the past 5 years learning English.
What's English?
Okay, we are back to these missions. They just gave us access to the other thing earlier, so to get Morbo, we'll keep running these. Gotcha! It's the same as it was, but it's in a different order. Ah, yes. Oh, 2 Morbo discs, actually, for running that one. Maybe we won't have to run a full 15. Because that was a bit much.
Listen, Flop, we can't take these Doom Tariffs lying down. Do you think your Prime Minister would be interested in an economic alliance with the Karkaron homeworld?
I don't know. I'll have to talk it over with myself.
You? I thought you were a stand-up comedian. How did you become Prime Minister?
The traditional way. I want open mic night.
That'll do it.
In tonight's news, Zapp Brannigan has enacted tariffs on all non-Earth planets, provoking a barrage of retaliatory counter-tariffs. Tensions are running high as consumers feel the pinch of higher prices. Earthicans have already taken to the streets to protest higher prices on Neptunian avocados.
In other words, Doom! Morbo needs guacamole to cover his acne!
Yikes. Yikes. So we need to do both complete the map 4 and defeat 5 brain-slugged females in Thought Control, the other map. So they're making us kind of bounce back and forth between the maps a little bit. Alright, we will run the map and then the other map. Did we get the other thing? We do not have Thought. Okay, so you have to complete Mission 4 to unlock Thought Control. You must do it in that order and not any other order. Got it? Okay, good. Overall, not too bad.
Zapp Brannigan faces mounting intergalactic pressure as his tariffs take effect. Can his puny earthling mind be any more feeble?
I guess we'll just have to wait and see, Morbo.
It was a rhetorical question!
Oh, Morbo. Oh, you.
If we need to launch an offensive against the Trisolian bases.
We've already put our best people on it, Captain.
Best people? I don't recall being asked.
Would you like to join the attack on the Trisolian base?
I respectfully decline.
Brannigan's economic aggression cannot stand. If counterattacks will not dissuade him, we must use more forceful methods.
Got it! A series of podcasts that people who already agree with us will listen to while they walk their dogs.
No, the only choice is open warfare.
You could be the serious guy with the deep ideas. I'll be the funny guy who brings the snark and does the mattress commercials.
Alright, 2 more maps. Works for me. 5 and 6, pick up sticks. Alright, those maps give you 3 discs each, which kind of nice to see it like ramping up a little bit, because you needed 30, and that's a bit rougher.
I forgot to inform you, Captain, that the Carcarons on the Trisolians have declared war on the Dupe and its allied planets.
You wanna fight, Chu? Bring it on. I've decimated many armies in my time.
I'm not aware that you've ever won a single battle, Captain.
I wasn't talking about enemy armies.
Getting those stickers! Those are easy ones. Those should go pretty quick.
Hello, Leela. The Carcarons and the Trisolians have teamed up to declare a very sexy war on the Dupe. And I'd like you and your friends to lead our offense.
Why should we fight your war?
Because if Brannigan loses to a bunch of fishmen and water bottles, it'll be bad for morale. But if your ragtag band of misfits loses, no one will care.
Really? If we lose, won't people ask why you sent a bunch of civilians to fight 2 planetary armies instead of leading our forces yourself?
If we lose, I won't hear people asking that in my hiding place.
So, alright, we need to do map number 7, and then we will head over to the next map of our grindy grind maps. Those are the ones you can repeat. But for now, we're gonna go through here. 4 Morbo discs on this one. Alright. That was easier than the other map. I don't know why that one had a difficulty of 60 when map 2 was 70 in the hard modes, but whatever, not gonna complain too hard about it.
We could use a man like you for our army, Fry. How do you think you'd do as cannon fodder? Great! One summer I worked as the human cannonball at Coney Island. They loaded me in a cannon, then I snuck down through a secret tunnel of the net. Meanwhile, they fired a dummy through the air into the net, and then I'd switch places with it and triumphantly accept the cheers of the crowd. So you're an expert. I'm putting you in command of your own artillery units.
That's a bad idea. Woohoo! We got 50K. Gonna have to spend that before too long.
Some war is taking up all Kip's time, and it's ruining our love life.
Listen, young lady, let me explain the chain of command to you. At the bottom is Kif. Above him is you, his girlfriend. But above you is his commanding officer, me. And of course, if I had a girlfriend, she'd be above me.
If you had a girlfriend, we wouldn't be fighting this stupid war.
A good point, yes. I too need a girlfriend.
Collect supplies, gotcha.
What do you mean the Dupe's at war? We'll never be able to go on a date now.
I'm sorry, but I can't take time off when the fate of Earth hangs in the balance.
Why not? It's not like you have military responsibilities. All you do is give Zapp Brannigan foot massages.
You don't understand, Amy. Those foot massages are the only thing stopping Zapp from utilizing the nuclear option.
I'm assuming the nuclear option is what he calls something else.
8 and 9. Let's go, Kif.
Getting a 5 Morbo discs here. Well on our way to unlocking Big Green and Angry.
Once the war is over, I'll take you on that date.
Not if I break up with you first.
Now, let's not get emotional.
Emotional? Says the guy who cries while making love.
I offered to hold my tears in, but you said they were endearing.
They can be, but not all the time. Not all the time, Kev.
According to my calculations, we're winning this war in record time.
No, we've suffered heavy casualties and the war just started.
then my calculations are off. The important thing is I'm not a nerd for using math.
Alright, number 10, and then we will again be running the fourth and I believe final wartime effort, Shark Tank. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, that should cover that last map. Not a great amount of purple hearts. I wonder if we'll get access to another grindy place, or if it's just going to be kind of this one on a loop. With 75 for that hardest path.
Captain Brannigan, who gave you the authority to enact import tariffs?
Nobody. In true Brannigan style, I gave it to myself. Impressed?
Absolutely not. You're responsible for the catastrophe this war is turning into.
With all due respect, Madam President, I don't think you understand how true Brannigan style works. We get nice stickers and we put them on a book.
Captain Brannigan, sir, dozens more hostile planets have joined the Kakarot Trisol Alliance.
They will have to respond accordingly. Suit up, soldier.
I can't. Dupe didn't have enough uniforms to give out.
You have a dupe uniform, Fry. You and Leela are the only ones who do.
Really? You'd think with all the soldiers we've lost, we'd have some extra hand-me-downs.
Complete wartime effort mission 11, and that'll give us the last 5 we need to recruit Morbo. Alright, that should be the last of it. Morbo for 35. Welcome to the party, you wonderful monster.
Puny human fingers are no match for Morbo's mighty capitalization! My position surrender, Captain Brannigan. You are way out of your league.
That hasn't stopped me before, Admiral, either in war or in love. Which one are we talking about here?
Morbo requires help. My new political interview show premieres in 1 hour, and Morbo does not know what to ask the mayor.
Gee, I don't know. Maybe you should ask the executives who gave you your own show instead of me.
Morbo earned his big break with hard-hitting analysis. All you do is giggle and ask people to discuss furry animals. Wait, that's it. I will ask the mayor about furry animals.
Morbo, you thieving bastard. If you steal my giggle too, I'll swear I'll murder your family.
Alright, and that's basically it for the week. Let's see, it costs 65 each of these to get... So it costs 45 medals to get 10 discs for Zapp. 65 for Admiral Chu or Morbo. Admiral Chu costs 60 discs, so you'll need 390 total medals to unlock Admiral Chu. That in itself isn't going to be that hard to pull off, but getting enough of these discs to level everybody up to rank 4 would be 675 for Zapp, and another 975 for Admiral Chu or Morbo. Probably it's good to pick your favorite based on the passes we saw before, and focus on those at least to start, versus having different ones stuck at different levels. Getting all 3 will cost like 2,625 purple hearts. That's a lot of purple hearts. You will have to get injured a lot and offend a lot of veterans to get all of these guys up to their maximum possible rank. You have 2 weeks to do it, but we're going to be getting 3 new guys next week, one of which is premium, so don't dilly-dally. You can buy, like, the Pyramid Under Construction, which will drop purple hearts, or the Channel Square Route of 2, the building where I presume they record their other stuff. That one only costs 50 medals, and it will drop you more crates. That's probably not a bad thing to get early if you want to get more of those, if you are interested in trying to collect the cool statues. If you don't care about that, save your medals and use them to level up your guys. But not too bad. That's basically going to be it for the week. I'm thrilled that we got Morbo. I can't believe I just did an entire video in my wife's bathrobe. I will not be wearing that next week. Sorry. Sorry, ladies. Ladies, sorry. Hopefully you guys are having fun. Do you like that we're getting this same kind of routine over and over again? I appreciate that, like, it's not that hard to kind of get through at least this beginning stages of stuff. Do you guys want to see more of this kind of gimmick going forward? Or are you getting kind of bored and looking to maybe mix it up a little bit? Is the Essence/Disc system still feeling good? Are we still feeling good about it? Or are we kind of getting a little bit sick about feeling pressured to level them up quickly? Let me know how you're doing, sound off in the comments, and I will see you guys next week. Bye for now.